What's up everyone, this is Yashir, and in today's video I have some Ultra League battles using an XL Pokemon, but not one of those resident sleepers XLs that you hate to see. No, it's actually a fun one that doesn't even go high in the CP wise, and it's, as you guys can see, it's FROSLASS. I'm featuring some battles from MEMI. If you are on Twitch, you might know MEMI. He is very known on Twitch for like one of the big viewers. You might be saying that he's a toxic viewer. That's like based on your opinion. And he's running a team, interesting team, Polyrath, and with a skunk in the back and FROSLASS. He said like he was, and he got influenced by 2 Butter. It's one of the amazing content creators on Twitch. Make sure to check them out. He was influenced by 2 Butters and his ran to number 2 leaderboard using FROSLASS. So let's see, does he have the skills from 2 Butters or just, the team? So this is a dominant matchup. I don't know where you see Berserker. I assume he's at the Berserker elo, where like people use Berserker as a steel type. By the way, Berserker is a horrible Pokemon. Don't use it, guys. If you are looking for the Shadow Claw Pokemon, there is much better options. If you're looking for the steel option, there is one much better option, one 10 times better, which is Registeel. You might be arguing that Registeel doesn't like to see Polyrath, but that was before it gets zapped. Now you just zap it, you debuff their dynamic punch, and their dynamic punch is not super effective anymore. Here we're seeing that thing right there is going straight foul play, and they shielded. He threw in CMP. Again, like maybe Chiflona is not the great spell in the world. He doesn't know the counts, I'm assuming, since he threw in CMP, but he ended charge because he realized that. But his ended charge was too much, and Berserker is supposed to get a move. See, guys? Okay, man. He was trying to outsmart his opponent, but that didn't seem to be working. FROSLASS doesn't beat anything in Ultra League, I assume, but FROSLASS with Energy Lead is scary, just like a Great League. Like in Great League, give FROSLASS two extra fast moves and nothing can beat it. Opponent at Mimichiflona Elo revealed his second Pokemon, which gave him, okay, now I don't need to think which Pokemon I need to bring in. They brought in Umbreon. I have an answer to Umbreon, which is a Poison Jab Dark Pokemon, which means you have a neutral to hit back, and you take resisted moves. I think you're supposed to throw your charge move, maybe? Okay, he did. So let's see, is this gonna do enough damage to put it? No way, it does enough damage to kill Umbreon. Umbreon is close to get to a move, but Umbreon is not throwing, and MEMI didn't also throw. If I were him, I would have actually threw that move and then farm all the way down. But maybe he's expecting the opponent to swap out at some point, and he's just... Opponent is baiting. Okay, he's going for the neutral move. He doesn't bait because you're not supposed to bait. This is a good matchup for you. I mean, I would... What is this? What is happening in this game? Yeah, that was a foul play bait. It's like 100%, and maybe didn't even over farm, but he doesn't need to. He's gonna have the numbers, and he's gonna get some decent fast move pressure versus whatever they have in the back, which turned out to be a Hex Jellicent. Hex Jellicent doesn't like to see this, so it's 6 poison jabs for him now, and this guy is gonna do decent. Super effective damage. Jellicent is a beast bulk wise, and now Jellicent needs 5 hexes, which is 7 powder snows and a half, which mean FROSLASS is gonna get to Avalanche, but won't be able to get a Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball KOs? Now we won't be able to know yet. Let's see. Almost. He's not supposed to get to this move, but the game lagged for the opponent for 1 turn, so that gave him extra turn because his Pokemon is supposed to faint right here. He got the move. That was lucky enough from his end. Opponent didn't play the best, but opponent was playing triple XL, I'm assuming. Opponent's team is bad. MEMI's team is above average. I assume he's just like playing anti-meta stuff. This is a good lead for Polyrat in the 0 and the 1, and it's not a good lead in the 2 since Crafty can just double shield and power up punch all the way. Opponent has a Charmer. Guess what, Mr. Charmer? There is a Skunk. Look at this. Super effective damage is almost doing as much as the neutral damage is doing, and he will be forced to throw. I agree with throwing the move here, because Shadow Grumble is just like the hardest hitting Pokemon from fast move, and that was very oppressive damage that Charmer was able to put, like the last for a 5 second, you know, taking super effective and yet doing lots of damage. They threw a power up punch. That was a kind of up the play, but the thing is, this Polyrat is about to get to 2 dynamic punches, so he can no shield whatever they threw and still get to another dynamic punch. Scrap is shielded, that's expected. I wouldn't shield here. Good decision by Mr. MEMI. Okay, sorry, I think I had the battles on slow mode. Now let's see it. Okay. Now you can shield since you can get to the move, or I don't agree with this no shield. I would have shielded that power up punch and... Oh, they have Nidoqueen. I mean, it made sense to have a Nido with Scrafty since they were trying to bait out the Swampert or the G-Fisk with Shadow Grumble, but it doesn't make sense because you might beat something you don't like to see, right? And that's what happened. He's about to 2-shield the Flex. Isn't this a power up punch? Yeah, it's a power up punch. One Avalanche? I don't think one Avalanche does KO. Scrafty's a monster. Yeah, it doesn't KO, and he needed to do 1 Power Snow. GG, Mr. MEMI. Moving into the next battle. Charizard. And it's a Dragon Breath, so this is a kind of a good lead. If it's a wing attack, it would be like kind of a bad lead. Non-stop Dragon Breath, please guys, if you're gonna use a Dragon Breath user, use Giratina. Use Como O for the Dragon Tail damage, but not Charizard. Charizard is just bad. They are safe swapping Cress. Cress is tough for this team, one, because Skunk is not an answer to Cress, because it's Shadow. It dies to 2 Moonblast, where like the non-Shadow Skunk doesn't die to 2 Moonblast, so you can risk no shielding. He shielded once because he knows that he doesn't live the fast move plus 2 Moonblasts, and he's actually counting very well. This is very surprising from MEMI. I thought he doesn't know how to count. He's actually counting well. Opponent revealed the 3rd. So now he realized that his Polyrat is just safe and he doesn't care about losing the swap or winning the swap. He just like his Polyrat is going to be able to kill a Pokemon and a half here, and FROSLASS plus the whatever he has in the back should be enough to take care of the rest. Polyrat is carrying so far. Opponent swapped into Charizard back thinking that his non-stab Dragon Breath is going to be able to KO, but it wasn't, and that scalded so much. If you want to use a fire Pokemon, please use Talonflame. If you want to use a Dragon Breath Pokemon, please use Giratina. But Charizard is questionable. It doesn't do enough. It doesn't live enough to throw charge moves. That's why bulk is broken in this game, because bulky Pokemon are able to dish more the output damage from charge moves because they live longer. This is why I like Polyrat. Polyrat is decent answer to a meta that's dominated by Talonflame, Registeel, G-Fisk, and Walrein, plus the Shadow Walrein. Polyrat is just like the Pokemon that soft answer most of the stuff in the Ultra League meta. I think I made like 3 or 4 videos about Polyrat, and I still surprisingly haven't seen it that much. It's a decent Pokemon, it just does well versus the Ultra League meta. It's like kind of, you know, the Lickitung of Great League. You know, like how good Lickitung is in Great League. It doesn't lose to anything, but it doesn't beat anything that much. Just like very bulky Pokemon that can dish lots of charge moves, and that's basically Polyrat in Ultra League. You might say that's Umbreon. I believe like the typing for Umbreon doesn't help since there are lots of like the typing, the unique typing on water fighting from Polyrat make it good Pokemon. Plus having Mudshot, so you can just like throw lots of super effective damage. Opponent has Lugia. What a Spice Load. I like Lugia in the Ultra League until they made Walrein, then I stopped playing it because it doesn't beat Walrein, it almost doesn't beat Trevenant, it doesn't beat Registeel. It used to be good before Walrein exists, but not anymore. That was a solid win, let's say it this way. And yeah, you can see that this is a 4-1 set, but we didn't see the loss. Yo, MEMI, are you deleting the losses, MEMI? Pocky AK check. Only revealing wins? What is happening? Nidoqueen, solid win. Yo, so, I mean, that could make sense, because I haven't seen him losing a lead once. Okay. He threw on CMP when he loses CMP. This is why I tried to throw before they threw the next one, because now they can just shield and farm me all the way down. So try to throw the Scald before they threw the second poison thing, because Nidoqueen surprisingly beat a water Pokemon in the 2. So if you're not familiar with this, you would do what MEMI just did. So you always try to throw the Scald before they get to the second poison thing, and don't make them question. Always put them, like, always play offensively, don't play defensively. Like, he threw on 10 when he can just throw on 8 or 9 at max, but not on 10. Don't, like, throw on CMP. He has so much energy. This much energy is gonna be able to nuke the entire world. No Pokemon appreciate 2 avalanches, and ooh, lots. His damage, I mean, he's gonna be able to put it in Shadow Ball range, so this is not the worst in the world. Okay, he decided to go Skunk. Skunk can live any move here. Yo, Bubble Beam. Yeah, no shield. Go back to Frost, and I wouldn't agree with him throwing here, but he's playing very well, surprisingly. I thought he's bad at the game, not gonna lie. But so far he's playing very well. Yeah, now he's just like farm down with a Skunk. Oh no, opponent baited because, dude, the opponent, check. Opponent has the 2-4-88, which is the rank 2 from Raid IV, which is I think the rank 3 overall, which has the ugliest CP, 2488 Scrafty. How I know? Because I'm just a Scrafty master. Scrafty is my favorite Pokemon to use in the Ultra League. And I have actually 2 XL Scrafty. One is rank 1, best buddy, the other one is rank 2, non-best buddy. Opponent has a Hitmonchan in Ultra League? Why? How did you farm that many XLs? I mean, what does it do better than the current fighters? Maybe the opponent just wants to use Hitmonchan. I don't agree with that Pokemon. That Pokemon just doesn't live enough to throw charge moves, and even when it gets to charge moves, probably like Elemental Punches, which doesn't do enough damage to beat out stuff. Unlike Scrafty, which can tank everything except Charm. I mean, any fighter can lose to Charmer. Opponent lagged, but I think opponent caught up, so it's just a visual lag. 3, 4, he threw on 4, good timing. Just one before they get to the wall, they get to a charge move, and that's enough to KO for the Walrein and top left. Good game to both of you. I think this is the last battle. Oh no, oh there is like 3, 4 more. Q time. Okay, he found an opponent. Scrafty, good lead again. Is MEMI gonna lose any lead or no? What is happening, MEMI? Okay, opponent swapped the Jellicent. He has a Skunk, a hard answer to Jelly. Not a hard answer, but Jelly doesn't lose hard to anything almost except Umbreon. Because Umbreon is just gonna out-bulk, out-bully resist plus doing super effective, so it doesn't matter how much they do. From the charge move or the fast move, he's gonna out that damage due to the extra bulk and the extra stage of effectiveness, plus the stab on the charge move, where like this thing has like either a shitty move like Bubble Beam or like Ice Beam, which does nothing since it's non-stab and bulky Pokemon. Opponent shielded it twice. Good decision by him, but not shielding. This doesn't KO, but I'm assuming he's gonna Mud Shot down after. He no shielded. This could be a Shadow Ball, but no, he could. This is actually the best way he could play, no shield. and then swap out to get energy lead on FROSLASS. Again, I said FROSLASS needs energy lead. FROSLASS is bad without energy lead. So if you can't get energy lead with FROSLASS, you shouldn't be playing it. So 1, 2, he threw on 2. I don't agree with throwing on 2. I would throw on 3 actually, because the fast move will register regardless. Okay, this is a power punch. Okay, keep track. They're either at 2 or 3 because they might get a hidden one, which happens in the game 24/7. They threw on 2 after 3, which means this is a power punch, but you could see that they get a foul play, which means they get a hidden fast move, which sometimes you don't see. So sometimes you should give the opponent one extra fast move every time you throw a charge move, because it could be a hidden one, which is a bug that has been in the game since season 7. But you know, we have interlude season. Niantic is working to fix the game, hopefully. I like that he's going to Skunk to counter that thing, because FROSLASS tend to have a neutral matchups at max. It doesn't lose heart to anything, where Skunk get destroyed by G-Fisk. FROSLASS doesn't mind G-Fisk. Yes, it lose, but it doesn't mind it. You can still put out some decent damage from the neutral ice damage, where Skunk won't be able to do. And this is why I told you guys it doesn't beat it, so it doesn't reliably beat it. Nice over farming by him, yet opponent was able to mod shut down. I don't think he needs to shield here. Shielding here doesn't give him anything. And from now on, it's a straightforward matchup. Yep, and now it's FROSLASS versus the Reggie, over farming for no reason. I don't know what's he trying to do, because now you're gonna get zapped. I think he's molding. He's like, yo, well, there's no way I win because 2 Shadow Balls doesn't KO, but you should have thrown the Shadow Ball before he threw, so you can do this 2 Shadow Balls, then try to catch. I guess he's tilted now because the game lagged for a bit. And yeah, I think 2 Shadow Balls, if he wasn't zapped, would have been able to KO. This game was winnable, 100%. And that's what happened. You know, everyone get tilted. You can get depressed about the game's crafty. Yo, MEMI, can you send me a battle where you lost lead, please? Jolly into Skunk. We saw this matchup a couple times. We're just gonna straightforward for here. Yeah, like 3 minutes after, Jolly still bubble beaming. Jolly bubble beamed. Okay, Skunk crunched. Doesn't lose, doesn't kill, since people are just good recognition by him, not trying to get extra fast move. And now Pawn is not gonna shield this. 2 avalanches should KO, but he needed 3. He snuck in 1. He has to shield here. I guess he's not gonna shield. Does this thing KO? I don't think so. Yep, it doesn't. So that's why you needed to shield the FROSLASS. Maybe he's gonna do 1 fast move and then throw. Oh no, 2 doesn't do enough damage. So you should have done like 3 instead of 2. You could have gotten to 1. Okay, I was wrong actually. This is like some kind of like very Excel polygraph. And yeah, this is the last battle. Thank you so much, MEMI, for sending me these battles. Well played for most of the stuff. Actually, very good over farming, nice counting, and you kept track of energy in most of the battles. Thank you so much for sending me these battles. And by the way, I stream on Twitch. Guys, feel free to check my live stream at twitch.tv/yasareed. And see you in the next video. Peace.